Hey there, this is Mr. Icarus and welcome back to yet another episode of Doom Mod Madness. This time around we're checking out Action Doom 2, that's right, the sequel. Which is a little confusing to be honest, because this is actually a prequel to Action Doom, which you may remember we played a few weeks ago here on this very channel. But anyway, this place is burning down, we best get out of here, maybe get ourselves a weapon or two.
Sarah, you're the only woman left in my life.
And I don't know if you noticed that, but that was voice acting and a cutscene. I don't think I need to tell you how impressive that is to find in a Doom mod. And that right away, just production value through the roof. There's something you don't find very often in a mod alone. And what I'm going to do here, I'm going to do a little bit of faffing around. Because this fire extinguisher, believe it or not, can put out some fire. But not any old fire, just this specific patch of fire right here. Which leads to a few secret bits and bobs, which are extremely useful. But we're going to hang on to the fire extinguisher because we can only carry one melee item at a time. And I'm going to need this to show you what the cool thing about the fire extinguisher is. It's the fact that you can do that, which is pretty cool. Reminds me of the freeze gun out of Duke Nukem, only with 100% less boot to the face. And you're probably wondering, why aren't I using my gun? Well, despite the fact that the first Action Doom had a very heavy projectile focus, even if the bullets were extremely slow, this Action Doom 2 takes its influence a hell of a lot more from 2D side-scrolling brawlers of the past, such as, what's a good example? Streets of Rage, that's a good example. Double Dragon, that kind of game. So bullets are in very short supply, you got to be very careful. Though I do have my maximum amount of bullets here. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to be cheeky and just shoot them. Because otherwise, I'm going to be wasting a clip. So, sorry guys, you are not a threat in any way whatsoever to me right now. There we go. So we can load up on the other clip, which is in here. But as you can see, bullets make this an extremely easy game. That is why they are in such short supply. And I wasted a bullet. God damn it, I missed. I just feel so wasteful when I do that. But what I could have done if I didn't have many bullets, I could have also called my buddy.
Things were gonna get pretty hairy from here on out. I picked up the phone and dialed the only man I could trust, Flynn Hager, former fellow officer during the amateur pro wrestler.
And that's pretty much all you need to know. Flynn Hager is someone you can call in by using payphones even. And that's him. He's pretty goddamn fabulous. With that, rocking that feather boa right there, and he's pretty slow. He's probably not going to be able to follow me down the road, but I want to show you what he can do. He's a pretty powerful dude. Come on, Flynn, god damn it, time's a wasting. She's slowly ambling towards me, Flynn, are you not going to help? Oh, wait, is he going to try and kill me? No, we're good. But he's pretty badass. He can fight your battles for you, but sadly he's not very good at following you around. And I could shoot this guy, but I feel like having a little bit of a dust-off. What you can do with your fists is you can do left and right, depending on what button you click on your mouse. The right-hand swing, no, the left hand. He's a bit of a lefty. The left-hand swing is a bit powerful compared to your regular jab, which ain't that powerful. So I'm going to try a left, and then a right. And, yeah, you know what, to be perfectly honest, the gameplay isn't for me. Despite the fact that this has some of the most amazing production value I've seen in a Doom mod for a while, just the fact that so much effort has clearly gone into this, the problem I'm having here is the gameplay actually kind of stinks. And that is purely personal. For anyone else, I'm sure it'd be great, but I've been spoiled. And I squarely blame G-Motor and Demon Steel for making melee combat feel as good as it does in Doom, because now that's taken away a little bit from the awesomeness of this game, and I can't deny it is pretty awesome. It's just that it's diminished a little bit in the shining brightness of other games like G-Motor and Demon Steel, but I'm just gonna bust a cap in a few asses. And like I say, it just makes it so easy. And if you're familiar with the original Action Doom, you'll pretty much know what's coming up after this section, but I'll just focus on what we're going to find inside this club.
Jerry talked. So full of shit he was fighting at the seams.
Classy dialogue. Classy dialogue.
These 5 bull queers. I'm walking this way. Christ. I never did like the YMCA.
But yeah, your first boss is basically the village people. I feel kind of bad. Because There's supposed to be, you know, a significant, you know, first boss battle, and here I am just murdering them one by one. And there's Elton John, because why the hell not? But, sorry guys. No more YMCAing for you.
My man was real loquacious after I dusted his fuck buddies.
Anyway, we're gonna skip the really cringy dialogue. It reads like some kind of, you know, hard-boiled detective throwback, which is great and all, but I just find it pretty goddamn uncomfortable. But anyway, this is where one of the more interesting aspects of Action Doom 2 comes into play. You can either jump in the cab, which will take you along a different route in the game, or you can start beating the crap out of this guy's car. So if you remember Street Fighter 2, I'm pretty sure it was Street Fighter 2, you can beat the crap out of a car for some reason. I think you had to do it in time limit, it was a bonus stage, but basically I'm just waving this bottle at this car to break it into smithereens. And what that does is it distresses this guy enough to give me an alternative path in the game. How cool is that? How cool is that? Much like Action Doom, where you could choose what branching path you wish to go, Action Doom 2 also does that, but with a little bit more interactivity, I find. Because I didn't really expect to be able to punch a car to death in this game. But anyway, yeah. Story, blah, blah, blah. You'll find out for yourself if you feel like playing this game, which, by the way, is completely standalone. So what you can do is you can download it. It's all a complete package. The link, as usual, is in the description below. And all you have to do is double-click the logo, and you're flying. So if you think you'll enjoy this, give it a go. It just, unfortunately, is not my particular cup of tea when it comes to Melee, unfortunately. But I can't say that diminishes the other stuff on display here. This is clearly a really, really cool achievement. So, director of this game, Scuba Steve, and your team, well done. 10 out of 10. A for effort. Even though, what? A for effort? Does that work? Or is it E for effort? No, I'm gonna give them an A for effort. But yeah, the enemy types ramp up a little bit the further along you get into the game, and this is an optional part of the game right now that I'm playing. The other option is you can get in the cab and you can end up on a bridge where you have to fight against the mob and a few Union guys. This is just the subway street gangs, and I feel really bad about repeatedly punching all these women in the face, but, you know, then again, they do try to murder you, so, you know, you give what you get. Anyway, what was I even saying? After that, believe it or not, this route alone, God, I'm just going to get lost talking about this, but this route alone, once you reach the end of this route, it gives you another choice where you can go off and do another completely optional side mission type thing. I can't even. I literally can't even. I'm just going to get through here and carry on with the goddamn mission, because the more I try and convey how awesome the design of this game is, you know, graphically as well as structurally, I'm just going to lose the ability to speak, so... Oh, is that a fire extinguisher? Can I get that out of there? Let's see if we can do that. See if we can liberate this. Do we have to shoot? Can we punch? I don't know. I'm a little stuck. I'm sure we can liberate that fire extinguisher from its confines. Do we need to shoot? No, we've wasted a bullet. God damn it. Anyway. You can also liberate health by eating sandwiches from the trash, or by drinking from water fountains, or from drinking liquor, I believe. So if you've got some mugs of beer scattered around, pick it up, it'll give you some more health. But I wanted to save that bullet because I know the encounter at the end of this is pretty tough, and that's even if I get there, because these guys look like they're about to overwhelm me. But say hello to Mr. Bottle, goddammit. And you, with your horrible fashion sense. That is so early 90s, late 80s. Do you not know it's 2015? God damn it. Anyway, let's get on the train and continue our merry adventure.
My hands are covered in blood.
Yeah. I don't know. I just feel like the writing makes this guy feel like a discount Max Payne with a dash more alcoholism. Then again, that's probably not a bad thing for most people, but we need to pick up that pizza. Did we pick up the pizza? We picked up the pizza. That gave us more health. But there are references dotted all over the place here to games like Streets of Rage, and I'm pretty sure there is a pretty overt reference to... oh, shit, what's the title? I keep forgetting the title of these games. I'm pretty sure it was the Turtles in Time game, or even the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle side-scrolling brawler games. There is a pretty overt reference in this stage, I believe, to that. So I am just going to try and focus a little bit on smacking these fools upside the head with this, so I can get to the end of the stage and lose as little health as possible. But yeah, you start getting much tougher guys to deal with. You get these redneck bubba dudes who can spit goddamn fire at you. How is that even fair? You got the most disinterested stabber you've ever seen in your life. Thank you for the knife. And is that it? Have we reached the end of it, or is there another one? There's another one. We're gonna have to do a little bit more stabbing before this day is done. We're gonna have to take out James before he spits more fire at us. I'm pretty sure it's range dependent, so if you stand a little further away, that's where he starts spitting flames at you. But here we are. I think this is the boss battle segment. But this is pretty cool. If you get the reference, you're probably as old as I am, if not older.
They're all around me staring with their dead.
Yeah, cornered, whatever. Boss battle. And these guys have pretty amusing names. And what I'm going to try and do is get out my gun and shoot one of them. But that's Rocksteady, and the other guy is Bebop. And if you do not know what that means, then, god damn it, I'm forgetting which button's which. Do I have any other melee stuff? No, damn it. But they're basically villains from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Pretty cool reference. And I believe the design has been changed in order to avoid any potential, let's say, lawsuits. But don't worry, I know I've died, but they pretty much expect that to happen to you. This isn't true for all boss battles in the game. I'm pretty sure it's just special to this one. But what happens is you get knocked the hell out. You end up being rescued by some distressed old lady. And yeah, you basically get a choice. This is a choice of where to go. You can either go to the final stage of the game, which is the Filex building, or you can go investigate a creepy farm. Both of them are really cool, but that one, the creepy farm, is entirely optional. So you can completely skip it if you want. That kind of choice in this kind of scenario with this kind of Doom mod, Jesus Christ, it's great. It's great. I just wish I enjoyed the gameplay more. It's just unfortunate that I find the gameplay a little bit boring. That's my personal taste. I don't feel it translates very well from the 2D brawling into this game. Also, if there was one major criticism I have of this game, it's in the Filex, whatever you want to say, building on the left here. Let's just click it and get into it anyway. There is a part of this stage, actually it's the vast majority of this stage, that revolves around one of the most irritating tropes in video games. It's where you get in an elevator and you have to stop on multiple floors before you reach to the top. And each one has like an increasing wave of annoying enemies, and it gets pretty goddamn ridiculous. It gets pretty stupid, I gotta admit. Oh damn, I didn't pick up the taser. But that is the one major gripe I'd have here. And this is where you start encountering people who have guns who can legitimately harm you. But at least you can tase them. You can tase them, bro. It's great. But seriously, check it out. This is Action Doom 2. I may not have enjoyed it quite as much as I'd like to, but I am sure there are many people out there that will get an absolute kick out of this game and really appreciate all it has to offer. I mean, it's pretty goddamn good. And these paintings here are pretty fun. They actually reference Action Doom, the second game. But yeah, also, little secret. You can press use on here and that will open this painting, which will give you more weaponry. But make sure you save up your bullets, because goddamn is this stage annoying. As soon as you get in that lift, be prepared for the mother of all just irritating clusterfucks. But anyway, this has been Mr. Icarus. Thank you very much for watching. Leave a like if you've enjoyed this video. Leave a comment if you think I've missed anything, or you just want to have a bit of a chin wag. And if you're not subscribed already, you know what? Just get out. Get out of here, you bum. This has been Mr. Icarus. Doom Mod Madness. All that jazz. Icarus out.